Okay.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to JoyClicks. My name's Christian, and one of my favorite things of last year was the Leviathan axe from God of War. Since the initial reveal Monday night of Marvel's Avengers from Crystal Dynamics and Square Enix, there has been a lot of extra information that has come out over the days, giving us info about how the game is going to work, what we can expect post-launch. A lot of stuff has been very vague, but I have heard a lot of positive impressions based on the behind closed door gameplay demo that's been shown to press. One thing really stuck out to me though that I've seen in a lot of places like on Twitter, and shout out to some of the people over at Easy Allies, seems like combat looks very good in this game. And if you played 2018's God of War, you may be able to get a sense of what to expect when it comes to combat in Marvel's Avengers. So I'm not sure if this was announced beforehand, but it turns out that over at Crystal Dynamics, the people working on the Avengers game, the combat director for Marvel's Avengers was actually Vince Napoli, and he worked on 2018's God of War. So what that means specifically, yeah, punching's probably going to feel good. Cap's shield, you know, like Kratos can pull the shield out, that's probably going to be fine. But the Leviathan axe is one of the most satisfying weapons I've ever used in any combat system. Calling it back feels amazing. So, the obvious comparison has been made and is going to most likely follow up here. The guy that made the Leviathan axe feel so good in God of War is designing combat for Thor and Mjolnir in an Avengers game. That alone, that simple fact made me so sold on the combat for this game from what I've been hearing. The general sentiment from people that have seen the demo is that it's very clear each character has their own distinct combat. The shout out for Thor was wielding Mjolnir, but I guess he also has just a lot of punches and stuff. Cap and Black Widow are both more militaristic in their fighting style. Tony is weapon energy based, and Hulk is lots of grabbing, lots of throwing, smashing. So each character is pretty distinct in their own right. The other day at the E3 Coliseum, their inspiration and motivation for making combat came across beautifully. They really want you to feel like each member of this team, and they wanted to design the game around each character's unique fighting style and background that we all know from the films and comics. Vince Napoli was kind of shy to bring this up, but Jeff Keighley touted it and Bill Roseman did as well. That Vince was responsible for a lot of the combat in 2018's God of War, which again blew me away. One of my favorite things in that game was the Leviathan axe and the combat overall. Lots of opportunities to configure how I've fought as Kratos to make my preferred way to play that game. Skill trees, upgradables, things for me to swap in and out to change my personal experience, speed, and combat overall. So even if a fraction of the greatness that is that God of War combat system and the customizable nature of it makes its way into Marvel's Avengers, which it sounds like it is, I'm fully expecting to enjoy at least the combat in this game, and hopefully none of my friends are going to want to be Thor, because I really want to be Thor for these multiplayer missions. They can be like Hulk or Tony or something, but I'm calling Thor. So I want to know now, does this news excite you? Are you looking forward to getting a chance to play as each of the Avengers in Marvel's Avengers when it comes to us next May? Who are you picking for online multiplayer, if you're even going to mess with that? I want to know, I want to have discussions, so comment down below and let me know. And while you're here, still in a Marvel mood, there's tons of Marvel info and videos and series on this here channel. I host a Marvel podcast with some of my buddies, which you can check out here. But I'm excited, I'm glad to hear all this information coming out of E3, and I, for one, cannot wait for the Avengers game or Ultimate Alliance 3. Both are going to be a great time, but until next time, good vibes and good game.
Lots of small, angry men with guns.